It's 9000 BC. You're crouched at the edge of a forest, starving. You haven't eaten in 2 days. Then you see them. Small mushrooms growing on a pile of animal dung. You don't have a grocery store. You don't have Google. You have hunger and a gamble. So you eat them. An hour later, the trees are breathing. The colors are screaming. A voice that isn't yours is speaking inside your skull. You are one of the first humans to ever feel this, and you have no idea what is happening to you. This is the story of how humans discovered magic mushrooms. Not the 1960s, not hippies, not festivals. The very first time a human ate something that rewrote their reality, and why that strange, dangerous accident might be tangled up in how we became human at all. To be clear up front, this is a history video, not a how-to. Most wild mushrooms are not magic. Many are deadly. The ancient humans in this story were gambling with their lives, and plenty of them lost. So, let's start where it always starts, with hunger. For almost all of human history, food was a question mark. You ate what you found, and finding food meant testing things constantly. Every new plant was an experiment, and the lab was your own body. Some things fed you, some things killed you, and a rare, strange few did something nobody could explain. Picture that first person again. They eat the mushroom. They don't die. Instead, the world melts. To a mind with no science, no chemistry, no concept of a hallucination, there is only one explanation possible. They have touched another world. They have spoken to the gods, and that single idea, that these mushrooms were a doorway to the divine, shows up everywhere humans do. In the Sahara, on cave walls at Tassili Najar, there are paintings up to 9,000 years old. One shows a figure running, covered in mushroom shapes, lines radiating from its head, one of the oldest images of a mushroom ritual on Earth. Across an entire ocean, with no contact whatsoever, the people of Central America carved dozens of mushroom stones thousands of years ago. The Aztecs had a name for these mushrooms. They called them Tionanacatl, the flesh of the gods. Think about that. Separate peoples, separate continents, who never met. And they all reached the same conclusion. This was sacred. This was a way to speak to something bigger. Now here's where it gets wild. Some scientists have asked a stranger question. Not just when did we eat them, but what if they changed us? In the 1990s, a thinker named Terence McKenna proposed the Stoned Ape hypothesis. The idea was bold, that early humans eating psychedelic mushrooms sparked sudden leaps in imagination, language, even religion and art. That the mushroom didn't just visit the human mind, it helped build it. It's a thrilling idea. And to be honest, most scientists don't buy it. There's no hard evidence and the timeline doesn't fit. But the part that survives the criticism is this. The human drive to alter our own consciousness is real. It is ancient and it is everywhere. A scientist named Ronald Siegel argued that the urge to change how our minds feel is a fourth drive, sitting right beside hunger, thirst, and sex. And it isn't only us. In Siberia, reindeer seek out the same amanita mushrooms and stagger around intoxicated. The humans there noticed and used them too. The desire to escape the ordinary mind may be written into life itself. So what did ancient humans actually do with these mushrooms? They built rituals around them. In Siberia, shamans used them to fly to the spirit world. In ancient Greece, for nearly 2,000 years, people traveled to a secret ceremony, the Eleusinian Mysteries, and drank a potion some researchers believe was mildly psychedelic. They were sworn never to reveal what they saw. In Mexico, healers used the mushrooms to diagnose illness and speak with the dead, a tradition kept alive in secret for 500 years after outsiders tried to crush it. That's the pattern, not partying, reverence. The mushroom was medicine. It was a priest. It was a telephone to the universe, and you did not pick it up lightly. And then, like fire's smoke before it, the sacred became forbidden. As empires and religions spread, these practices were branded witchcraft, evil, primitive. For centuries, they were buried and erased. The doorway was bricked shut, but the strangest twist comes last. Today, in hospitals and universities, scientists are carefully studying the very same compound those ancient humans found in the dirt, now for depression, trauma, and the fear of dying. What our ancestors called the flesh of the gods, we are studying under a microscope. We spent thousands of years calling it holy, then evil, and now maybe medicine again. So, when did humans first eat magic mushrooms? We will never know the day, but the behavior is older than writing, older than farming, older than every religion you have heard of. Somewhere, a starving human took a terrible gamble. The world dissolved, and they came back changed. And they told the others. The next time you look up at something vast, the stars, the ocean, the dark, and feel the world is bigger and stranger than it should be, remember, your ancestors felt that too. Some of them just took a shortcut.